Welcome back, sports fans from around the world. Here we are at the Michigan Motor City Entertainment Regional Dart Tournament here in Waterford, Michigan at the Century Bowl. I'm Derek Howard with Game Time Streaming. We've got a great match coming up for you here in the second round of 01 Masters. Mike Hagenow versus Brandon Kessler. We are having some internet issues, so it's not a live show, but we are going to record it and release it, obviously, to you guys. And this should be a good one. Mike right into the bullseye for the diddle.
Mr. Mike Drop Hagenow opening up with a ton there. Let's see if BK can follow that up. And he does. Fills up that 20 bed with a 180 big open for BK there. Mike chasing those triples around the board, ends up with the 57 there. Brandon not going to hit the 9 here, but does find another ton 40. Puts him just outside of an out after 6 starts. Not the darts BK wanted there, but they are the darts he got. Does leave himself with an 86, a little 2-dart out there. Mike going to have a hard time getting to an out without perfect darts there. This is double out, so Mike does need at least a ton here to get himself down to an out. 170, the goal number there, but with that first dart, makes it nice and easy to pile him on and just misses it to the other side and does not quite leave himself an out there. Needed 10 more points. Double 4 is the goal on the last start. Double 4 is hit.
Brandon is the busiest man in the country right now, Jake. Got a trip planned out to Washington right after this. He's in the Bull Shooter Europe, doing the CSC Challenger Series. Brandon Kessler is everywhere. He's having a great year, too. I was talking to him last night in the Luck, which he won. And I said, do you think this is one of the best years? He's like, definitely. I said, yep, that's what I thought. It's an explosive year for him. He's a household name now. And big fan of BK.
Brings a great attitude to the game, too. He just enjoys it. Not to mention that he's ending up at Chicago Bull Shooter next weekend and then going straight to the state of Washington, not the District of Columbia. So, guy's all over the place, but he's all over the place playing fantastic darts at the same time. Mike on a bit of a bogey number here, left himself 168. Can't get home with a double from there. Going to just try to bring this down as much as possible, leave himself a 2-dart out. Maybe even a 1 here. It does end up as a 2-dart out. BK probably going to have a look at this 140, though. Tops. Oh, wires it on the inside. Wires the second one on the inside, does leave himself tops, but I knew as soon as that first start banged in that we were going tops for the out there. First start finds, nobody misses the double 4 or the double 2, and just black tops it on the outside. I probably wouldn't doubt BK too often on a 40, especially in soft tip.
Kessler for tops. Yeah, Mike really did a good job keeping himself in that game, and just like that, gotta hit your outs. This is a race to 3. I know I don't have that up on the screen right now, but it is a race to 3. So Mike Hagenow's got to make moves.
Another 3 darts and another ton for BK. Dude seems to be finding those 100-plus number with regularity. Mike's going to have to throw some big darts to keep himself in the game, and that's a great first dart. And a great second dart. Almost fills it up. 140 does keep him right there. Only needs 110 or more to leave himself an out with his next turn. And only 45 from Kessler does leave the door open for a little bit of a comeback here from Mike. He's ahead in points. He's down in the match. So comebacks come, comebacks go. He's going to need 2 triples here, 2 big triples here. Get himself down to an out. And finds it. Leave himself to that 140.
Good for Mike. Good for his confidence. Getting a big lead here. Looks like this one's going to probably go to Mike and make it a 2-1 scoreline, which is what he needed in this. He came out shooting well, but Brandon came out firing.
We've talked about it, Derek. It's still early in the morning for dart players. 10 a.m., 10:30 it's pretty early in the day for us. This first game, you got to settle in, got to work those jitters out. Either one of these guys, coming out playing each other. And here goes tops. Mike steps back, looks back at that tops, just wires it on the outside. Ran it on 256 though, and that little miss there is not going to hurt him. Needed the triple on the last start to get to an out. Does leave himself 156, but I would expect 99 times out of 100 with 40 that Mike's going to take this out here. That is the 1 out of 100. Just outside on the first dart and the third dart in that double 10. Does give Brandon a look here. 156 is a big out. Needs 2 big triples to start. Anything other than that trip 20 is probably not going to work. And a triple 1 is definitely not going to make the magic happen. Does end up with the 120 that he wanted to start with his first 2 darts and 3. Mike's got 20 though, looking at that double 10.
Big shot here for Mike Hagenow to keep him in this game. Taking his time. Does that...
Mike's splitting the 14 there, trying to find a number that he's more comfortable with, but double 18 for Brandon. Finds a fat 18. I'm not even sure. That dart did not register. I thought it looked like a fat 9. But it didn't register, so I guess double 9. That one didn't register either. Interesting happenings here on the Game Time stream board.
Relief from Mike Hagenow here. Not going to get that opportunity again.
I really don't think that either of these guys thought that they'd still be playing this leg.
Madhouse.
Insanity. These guys don't miss these doubles ever. And we've seen them miss more doubles in this leg than they're probably going to miss all day. I am not quite sure what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. We may even see Brandon, if he gets back to the board, split that double 9 just to look at something different there. Six darts at the 9. Does he split now? Is the interesting question. I think that's actually dart number 6 at the double 9. Can't get out from there. Surprised he busted it, kind of. I don't know if he might have been going for the 1 there to split that and leave double 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Mike Hagenow finds the double 2, takes out the leg. You're not going to see those darts from these guys that often, so I guess enjoy it while you can. They are, after all, just like the rest of us. Big fine last start to leave to take out a 97 there. 418 for Kessler. And that first start just seems to keep finding that triple 20 bed, Derek. What do you think? He fills it up, man alive.
Yes, I have watched Kessler throw perfect games on that trip 20. It's very magnetic to that man.
guys make it look easy. When that first dart goes in the bottom of that triple bed like that, especially in soft tip, it is, for somebody like Mike Hagenow or Brendan Kessler, it is super easy to just follow that dart in, layer it right on top. Find that's back-to-back 180s on the stream here. That's a thing of beauty. Both guys kind of finding their legs here. .224 needs 80 to get himself down to an out. Makes it pretty easy from there, especially if he's going to fill it up and leave himself 50. We'd love to see it. Not the move I thought he was going to make there, but it's a beautiful thing. BK just wires the second dart on the setup shot to try to leave himself an out. Going to leave Mike with a 50 here. I'm not sure which way he might go after this. He missed the tops after the last one. Does he go 18-32, probably 10 double 20? See how he goes. 18 for 32, double 16 is the look. Just outside. Just inside. Mike Hagenow brings it back to 2-all. We're going to get a diddle for game number 5 here, Derek. A couple of legs ago, I wouldn't have thought we were here, but here we are.
Yeah, the diddle at this level is absolutely monstrous. If you guys didn't notice in the chat or those watching out there, Mike Hagenow did lose his step. So he did go into the Michigan State Dart Tournament without his step, and looks like it's working for him. I feel like he's throwing great overall. I mean, I know he's not going to think that this particular game's great, but he has been throwing good without his step, and he's evolving great.
Yeah, and he's done a great job in this match of not letting one bad leg lead to 2. He's had a couple of rough goes, and Brandon opened the door in that third leg to really kind of give him opportunity after opportunity, and finally walked through the door, and he's taken advantage of it since then. A couple of 180s in the last leg definitely doesn't hurt anything either, or that 180, that 174. And Kessler doing Kessler things, does find 2 big triples.
Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, I am Derek Howard with Game Time Streaming alongside Jake Rieger, and we are here at the Michigan Regional Dart Tournament here in Waterford, Michigan. Big thanks to Tommy's Express Car Wash. Jake owns it. Jake, what do you know about Tommy's?
We love to have clean, shiny, dry cars. If you're in Lake Orion, come visit us. Say hi, stop through lane 1. We'll get you a wash. We'll make sure that we take care of your car. Free mat washers, free vacuums. Make sure that you are rolling around looking great.
Yeah, Jake had donated a year's worth of free car washes at our benefit. Thank you so much, Jake. And guess who won it? Don Spear.
Yeah, I transferred that gift card over to him yesterday. He was pretty excited. Not sure who was more excited, him or Kai, but they were both pretty happy to check out that new location in Grand Blanc too. .92 needed right here. Gonna need some pretty good darts, and big triple helps on dart 1. Follows it in. It's got to stop and think about it. You got to go bottom of the board. It's got to be odd, would be my guess. Trip 19, trip 17. Trip 17 leaves 154. Just wires it. Not gonna have a look in and out. 6 darts from 121 from Brandon. Game shot and this match for BK finds double 18 on dart number 1. Those are the doubles that we expect to see from these guys. win on the last leg for Mike and the win here for Brandon. We really kind of, you got to see a first-round match from some really good dart players. Started a little rocky, started a little rough, and then they really found their legs and kind of found the time after this.
Yeah, it's always really tough to show up with such a tough opponent there on stream bright and early this morning, but both these guys are veterans, and they'll be coming back. Mike Hagenow will be coming back and fight his way through this bracket. He is one of the top shots here at the tournament, so look forward to seeing how he makes his path.
Dude's a fighter. Be down 2-0 to BK like that, and then to have that really crazy third leg and to keep fighting back, and he kept his head in the game, and I think that's something that a lot of players like myself and newer players can take a look at. Is, like I said, you don't let one bad leg turn into a bad match. As soon as you let a bad leg turn into a bad match, then you have a bad day, and then you start to lose confidence in everything. And Mike really found a way to keep it up and to pick it up and to play some great darts at the end there. Just not enough. Scoring power in that last leg lacked a little bit, but BK with the win. Moving on, we'll see Mike again, I'm sure.